Great. Hello everybody. Welcome here to 8 Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley. James Bateman is my name. I'm your auctioneer here today, representing Jellis, the city of Monash here. And we've got the team here, Michael and Stephen and Jared and the rest of the team. We're here to help. It's as simple as that. And it's a very proud day for these owners. They've been here since about 1993. It's been a wonderful, wonderful family home for them, and it's time for them to move on. They're very excited to see who the new owner might be, and I know there's quite a few people here with the intention of purchasing, so it's very simple. You need to bid to buy. That's the best advice I can give you. I'll run through a few things. I'll read some rules that I have to do by law. Watch out for any cars that might go by. Good luck to all of you on this wonderful spring afternoon. I hope it goes well. I'll read the rules straight away. The auction will be conducted with in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to this successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. The auctioneer will indicate all bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. And very, very importantly, if the property looks like being passed in, I'll give you fair and ample warning. The personal party I pass the property into, they have exclusive right at the vendor's reserve. So bid strongly, bid well. I hope it goes well for you. I want to assure you I've got genuine vendors inside here today to meet the market. The terms, we expect the purchaser to pay 10% of the purchase price upon the signing of the contract. Nothing unusual there. Quite flexible settlement, 60, 90, maybe 120 days. If you have made an alternative arrangement with the vendor and they have said yes to that, then that is okay. But if you haven't asked, that's what we would expect. Questions, queries, one of my colleagues will be more than happy to answer. Location, second to none, as you all know. We're zoned for the Glen Waverley Secondary College, Pinewood Primary. It's literally over there. You hear the bell ring at the kids go. The Pinewood Shopping Centre as well. You don't need to leave here. Mount Waverley Village, with access to Mount Waverley train station, easy access onto the M1 freeway and all those sorts of things, and then hop on the train, and that gives you access obviously to all the private schools as well. There's lots of parks and there's lots of family here. This subdivision went through back in about 1959. It's one of the oldest subdivisions here, and they had one thing in mind. It would be families that live here, and you've only got to have a look around to see some of the older family homes like across the road there, which are beautifully built, etc. But you look at the money that has been spent as well on other homes, and the money that has been spent on this one over the years as well. It gives you confidence that you're buying into an area that people like to value add to, and that's important for when you should choose to sell, be it another 30 or so years. The auctioneer could be my son or daughter. We'll be standing here hopefully saying exactly the same things, but it means nothing, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't bid. So good luck to all of you. 4 or 5 bedrooms, maybe 4 in a home office, 5 if you want that beautiful outside area that a few of you were just sitting there and thinking, I could see myself on a day like today living here. I wish you luck. I wish you well. It means nothing if you don't bid. It is lucky number 8, as the vendor said. Remind them it is lucky number 8. Good luck to all of you. We've said 159 to 169, but I'm going to throw it over to you. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen, Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley. Let's get into it. Good luck to all of you. I kept that to 3 or 4 minutes. Make the opening bid. Hardest bid to do, isn't it? The opening bid. Here we go. Now, I can do it, but I'd rather you did. Have an opening bid. Rarely buys it, but it gets things moving. What about 1.6 if you like? Make the opening bid. Get things moving along. Give you a few seconds. We'll have the opening bid. 1.6 if you want. Come on. Now, I know there's people here. You're here for a reason, and at some stage, got to put your best foot forward. Auctions are great. They're transparent. You can see who's here. You can see who's not. We've got a good crowd. We've got a beautiful day, and we've got genuine vendors. What more can you say? 1.6 if you like. 155. We're going backwards. All right. 155 it is. All the neighbours are looking at their rates notice now, going, what's going on? No, that's good. And I thank you for the opening bid. At 1,550,000 it is. I'll put in a vendor bid at 1.6. I'll invite you straight back. 1.625 perhaps, or something like that. Let's get it moving along. But there's the opening bid. You can relax. 1.6 now it is. That's the vendor bid. I'll invite you straight back. 1.625, perhaps 1.65 if you want. Think of what's on offer here. Over 775 square metres of land. Or around 775 it is. Just have a look around at the location. Wonderful. It's peaceful. It's quiet. And it's a big family home. You walk to everything. 1.620 it is. Thank you. Straight back. Hit 1,620,000. Move me up to 640 when you're ready or more. 1.620 now. There's the bidder over in front. Hit 1,620,000. At 1,620,000 you need to bid to buy. The power's over there, it's him, not me. At 1,620,000, looking for 640 or more. Are we finished? Are we silent? Are we done? Last call. At $1,620,000, second call. 1,620,640 when you're ready. Third, final call. 640, thank you.
1625.
No, needs to be 20. I'll tell you what, I'll take your 625 and I'll jump to 650. 1,650,000 it is. Second bidder, I've gone up on a vendor bid to 1,650, straight back to 670 if you like. At 1,650,000, two bidders so far. At 1,650,000, thank you and welcome. Let's move it along now. At 1,650,000, 670 if you like, straight back here if you want, or anyone else can join in. At 1,650,000 now. At 1,650,000, that's a vendor bid, straight back if you like, or back over here. At 1,650,000, what would you like to do? I know there's other people here watching. They're wondering, they're thinking. 660, I'll do that. 1,660 it is. 70 when you're ready back here, or anyone else. At 1,660,000 now. At 1,660,000 it is. 670 if you like. At 1,660 is the bid. It's a tongue twister, but that's the bid directly in front. At 1,660,000, whatever at the back, 670 if you like. Anyone else? Call it again. First call at 1,660,000. Second call, 1,667 if you like. Third, final call, $1,660,000 back with the opening bidder in front. Are we finished? Are we silent? Are we done? Now, I said it before and I'll say it again. If I pass it into the lovely young man in front that opened the bidding at 1,660,000, it is him and him only we can treat with at the vendor's reserve. So if you are interested, you need to let us know, or else we speak with him and him only. It's really important, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the time. Come forward. Let me know your thoughts. Genuine vendors here today to meet the market. It's 30 or so years they've been here. They've had their time. The neighbours are wondering who the new neighbour will be. And at this stage, it's the man across the road with the opening bid that gets first right at the vendor's reserve if we were to pass it in. At 1,660,000 when you're ready. I'll take more if you want. At 1,660,000 now. I'll call it again. First call at 1,668,000, Illuka Crescent here in Mount Waverley. Second call, 1,660,000. Third, final call, $1,660,000. Yes or no? Deep in discussion. Deep in discussion. Are we in? It's 1,660, 670 when you're ready. 670. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. How good do you feel now? The pressure's off. 1,670,000 new bidder there. 680 straight back or more if you want. 670 it is no less than 10. At 1,670 and welcome to the bidder here on my right next to the car there, the silver car. At 1,670,000, 680 when you're ready to right here at 680, there's the bid right now. At 1,670,000 on my right. At 1,670,000 we're back over here. What about on the left? I haven't had any bids on my left yet. At 1,670,000 it is 680 when you're ready. 1,670, 680 when you're ready, or more. At 1,670 now, you can see the photos, you know the size of the land, it sells itself. And at 1,670,000, new bidder, one bid only. 1,680, yes, correct, thank you. Straight back, 1,680, 690 now. 1,680, I'll do the 5. 1,685, rise me up to 690 or maybe 1.7. 1,685 it is. 1,685, what about 1.7? Be cheeky, I don't know. At 1,685 it is there. At 1,685,000, 8 Illuka Crescent here in Mount Waverley. First call, at 1,685,000. Second call, 1,685,000 if you like. Third, final call, $1,685,000. Are we finished? Silent. Was that 90? Another 5. 1,690, thank you. 1,690. 5, yes. 1,690 is 95. No, 1,690 it is 5 if you like. Here it is again on the car. 1,690 is the bid. At 1,690 on this beautiful spring afternoon. The sun's streaming down. 1,690 is the bid. Over here on my right on the car. What about the far right or back with the opening bid, or anyone on the left? 1,690 now. At 1,690 it is. We're finished. Silent. Are we done? What about here, Jared or Stephen? Everyone's looking very relaxed over here. No pressure. 5 or maybe 1-7. Nice even number. 1690 it is.
Another 5.
495. Thank you and welcome. There's the fourth bidder now at 1695. Welcome to the bidding 17 when you're ready. 17 it is straight back. 705 if you like. 705, 710. 1705. That's 1,705,000. 710. 1705. 710. 710 it is. 15.
10.
15. Make it 20. 1720. I'll take the 5 again, but I will take the 10. 1720 now, Michael. At 1,720,000, 25, 30 if you want. 1720 it is. I'll take the 5 over here if you want, or back with the opening bid of the bid is on my far left. 1725, correct? Yes. 1,725,000.
Another 5.
1730 it is. 17305 if you want. It's 1730 over here. Bids on my far left. 1,730,000. Anyone at the back? 1730. 35? Make it 5. 10. 40. Even better. 1740. 1745. 55 if you want. 1745 it is. 1755 now. Michael, 1755. 1755.
1760.
1760 now, Michael. At 1760. 1760 it is. 1760 is the bid. 65 or 70, what do you prefer? 1765.
10.
1775. 1,775,000 now. On the left in the shade, smart buyer. 1775. 80 or 85, you let me know. At 1,775. 1775. Smallest bid, 100,000. Don't ask me that. No, 5 is what we've been going up in. 1775, 1780. Another 5. 17. Did you hear that? Very quiet. We're on the market. We are selling the property.
Another 5.
1785, is that correct? 1785, we are selling. If you have been holding back, please don't. Once I say sold at 1,785,000, I cannot take late offers.
Can we go 1?
1786, yes. What about 1792? 1788, lucky 8. And it is number 8, all the luck. 1788. 1789, correct? Yes, 1,000, was that right? 1789. We're selling.
1.8.
1.8. 1.8 for number 8. The property is on the market. 8 Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley. 1,801,000.
2,000.
803. What about it? 804. 808. 1808. For number 8. 1809. 10. 1810. 12. 1811. 18. 1811. What about 18?
Another 5.
1816. Yes, it's 1811, so 1816. 1816. 1,816,000 is the bid. 1817. You know we're selling. 1817. 1,817,000. Just watch your back.
1820.
1820. Is there anyone else? Do not hold back. Was that a 1? Yes. 1821.
Another 4. 85.
1825. Yes. 185. 1825. 1825. 1826. Yes. 1826. 183. 1,830,000. 2 bidders. 1831. 38.
1835.
1835. 1838. 1835. You're smiling. You want a bid? Oh, okay. Just enjoying their money. I love it. 1835. What would you like to do? You never know. Maybe in the car. You never know. You want a bid? What should Dad do? Should he have a bid? No. 1835 is the bid. 1835. It's over here on my left. Your bid. In or out, we are selling the property. 184, yes. 1,840,000, another 5.
Another 5.
45, 1845. 1845. 1845, back on my left. What about at the back, sir? No interest at the back? 1845, even behind you. 1845. 1,845,000. It's shady over here. I'll stand here. 1845, Michael. We're nearly done. You know, we're selling. The bid's on my left. 1845. 48. $1,845,000. 8. Illuka Crescent here in Mount Waverley. Last call, we're selling. I can't take late offers once I say sold. 1850? Yes. 1850.
Another 5.
1855. Straight back. 1855 it is. 1,855 that is. No one at the back. 1,855. What pressure? Our opening bidder, are we done? Just double checking. I think we're done at the front here. All done. Thank you for bidding.
1865.
1865.
10.
1865. 1,865.
Another 5.
187. 1,870. 1870 is the bid. You know we're selling $1,870,000. 8 Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley. First score. 1,870,000. 75. Yes, 1875.
5.
188. 188. What about 18888? We're 1,880,000. What about another 8,000? Yes, number 8 for 1,880,000. 1,880,000. Want to offer another 8? This makes it harder for them to work out the 10%. 1,880,000 it is. 1,880,000 now. 87. Well, they've got up 7. 1,887,000. What about 9?
Another 3.
Yes, 1,890. 1,890,000. Would you like to be 1.9? It's 1,890,000. 1,890,000 now. On this glorious spring afternoon. The good weather brings out the buyers. May it stay like this forever. 1,890,000. Nothing over here. No one at the back. Perhaps a neighbour just might surprise their partner and have a bid. $1,890,000. Your bid on my left. 1.9. 1,900,000 even. 1,900,000.
Another 10.
1,910,000. What about at the back, sir? Nothing interest there. 1,910,000 it is here. 1,910,000 now. At 1,910,000, another 10 if you like. What about 7 again? At 1,910,000. Did you want to go 7 again? What about 17? You haven't offered 17 yet. I can take 7 if you like. 1,917,000. 4,000. 1,914. Yes. 4,000. 1,914,000.
Another 6.
1,920,000. We've had 4, 7, 6. What about 9? 1,720 is the bid. Sorry, 1,920, correct? Yes, just checking you're listening there. 1,920 it is. At 1,920,000 now. Just these two fighting it out. Anyone else can join in, by the way. More than happy. At 1,920,000. At 1,920,000 now. 8 Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley. You know we're selling. 1925. 1925.
Another 5.
193. It's all smiles. 193 is the bid there, Jared. Just overseeing proceedings at the back, I love it. 1930, correct? Is that correct, Stephen? 1930, that's correct. Always confirm. $1,930,000. 8 Illuka Crescent here in Mount Waverley. First time since about 1993. 1932. Yes. 1932.
Another 3.
1935. 1938. 1935 is the bid. 1935. 194. 194 there, Stuart. 1,940. 1,940. 194. Any action in the car, Michael? You working up some bids? If he drives off quickly, we know he's not interested. 1,940 is the bid. Deep in discussion over here on my left. You're holding the bid on my right. You know we're selling. You can't take late offers once I say sold. 1940 is the bid. It's okay. I think they're saying they're done. Are we done, Stephen, over here? Oh, we're done. They're very polite, very generous. They're saying we're done. So, ladies and gentlemen, confirm your bid here. JJ, confirm the bid. 1940. Yes. Hit 1,940,000. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We're selling. You're absolutely out. Thank you very much for your bidding. Over here with the opening bidder, you're done. You've said you're done. We had bidders over there. Was there anyone else? Or else we will be selling 8 Illuka Crescent, Mount Waverley at $1,940,000. First call, second call, third, final call, $1,940,000. We are going. We are going. Is that done? We'll have to know. Another 5. 1950 straight back. Straight back, Stephen. 1950. Again, done again. They're done again. 1950. 1,950,000 now. All finished? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your bidding. 1,950,000. I'll do it again. First, second, third, final call as they hop in the car. I think that means they're done. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the new owners of 8 Illuka Crescent in Mount Waverley, because we are going. So thank you for attending another auction here by Jellis for the City of Monash. Have a wonderful spring afternoon. Well done. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your bidding.